Right, so couldn't find my funnel. Get these water bottles. Let me grab the other one out of the sterilizer here. But they make great funnels for the 1 gallon carboys because they sit in place. They have that rim on it. Remove the cap. And what it was is a glacier water bottle. It used to be about yay tall. And just took a razor blade, cut it, sterilize it. Real nice funnel for transferring the apple juice. So what I'm going to do is we got a ½ gallon in the carboy already in the little jug there, 1 gallon, and we're going to probably go for I'm sorry, ½ gallon. We're going to go for about a little more than 3/4 a gallon, so we have room for the organic sugar, which I'll show you here in a second. And then one thing I was realizing off camera there is that the milk was just delivered, and the guy always puts that in the apple juice puts shaved ice around everything, so everything's too cold to pitch yeast right now. So I'm just going to do this part of the video, and then we'll probably revisit. That ought to be good. That's good for breakfast or the next batch there. What I'm going to do is I think half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of the organic sugar. C&H is what our local grocery store, just regular chain, King Soopers, carries this, and it's probably not necessary, but for like $1 extra, I think the pure organic cane sugar is a good way to go. And Seabright is the product I'm using to clean everything. It does say online that that you rinse the product. Turns out that it's related to federal law. If you say something is a sanitizer or a disinfectant, you have to rinse it when it's food grade. Not necessarily true. It rinses very easily, so I do, but basically just let it drip, and that's perfectly fine too. And the print on this is impossible to read even with reading glasses, so that's why I went online. But so what we're going to do next, I'm going to cover this up. The cap is still sanitized. There is a hole to put the airlock on, but I'll probably use my rubber stopper. I'm going to let this come up to temperature a bit. Right now it's probably 40 degrees, too cold. If I got to wait to pitch the yeast, I might as well get the water boiling later for the sugar. Get this probably around 70-80 degrees, which is room temperature today. It's late September in Colorado, but we're still having real nice weather here. So and then I'll pitch the yeast, and we'll be back, and you'll be amazed by later tonight. It'll be rocking and rolling pretty good. And the last batch I did, which I feel turned out very well, I didn't take readings. That's one thing I got to do today. I did get a hydrometer to take specific gravity. I guess if you have a before number, an after number, you can figure out the alcohol by volume content, which is pretty cool. And so I'm going to do that. But I'm very happy with how the cider turned out. I'm curious how well it carbonated. So with overnight, 2 tablets of the carb tabs, which I believe is a dextrose tablet. This apple juice, I wasn't really shooting for clear. This I will shoot for clear, but the Smart Nelly's unfiltered apple juice was nowhere near clear when I got it. I mean, it was full on, looked like pressed apples, so I'm completely unfiltered. But let's see, without shaking this up too much, how we did with the carb tablets last night. 2 tablets overnight, so let's see. Not a lot of action, actually. So I think what I'm going to do is recap this and maybe let it set a little longer, or go with another. You can go between 1 and 5 of the little tablets. So we'll see. I'm not shooting for a lot of carbonation, so it's not bad. Heck, in fact, well, I don't know. We'll see on that. We'll be back. More to do. A little bit more cleanup to do. And again, this is Dan, or Scully80, from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Dabbling with hard cider. It's a lot of fun. I definitely want to get into home brewing. I have a very good friend that lives about a mile away, Todd, that definitely has me hooked on craft beers. He has like a 6-tap system, and usually pretty well stocked if he doesn't have too much company. But I'm a little space restricted, just in my townhome here. But might boot one of the kids out and make that room the brew room. So we'll see. Don't tell the kids. All right. Till part 2. Have a great day.